Well, we huffed and we puffed, but we just didn't have enough to get over the line. Very frustrating defeat down at the Emirates, but it's still in our hands. Welcome back to Black and White Banter, ladies and gentlemen. But this is a day early. The reason it's a day early is because there was no trains. Cheers at LNER. If anyone's watching that who works for that, thank you very much. So I have gone tight ass, total tight ass, Newcastle to Dublin, Dublin to Luton, Luton over to London the day before. So I'm staying over for 2 nights. So I am here starting this video in the glorious sunshine, which you would not think it was an airport bar at all. I am actually in an airport right now with a lovely pint of Guinness. So cheers. Let's get this match day started 24 hours early. But into these, and hopefully we see another excuse for Mikel Arteta and some more tears for the 4th time this season. Are we in the house, Max? Finally arrived in London town. Dublin to Luton to train. I'm now getting on something else soon, but look at this. Look, you can't really see, it's blurred out, but we are in London Calling. Tell you what, I've had 5-6 beers, and then I've been on the go so long that I've actually sobered up. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I was dealing with Eddie Howe's mag. So anyone watching my episodes who likes them, just know that sometimes I sacrifice a full night's sleep. I went to bed at 4 AM and got up at 7 AM for this trip down to Arsenal. The sun is shining though. 5 or 6 beers deep, need some scran, but we are here and the nerves are starting to jangle. I've just been watching a bit of the FA Cup final. Oh, this is a big game. This is a big game after last night's results, Friday night's results. Villa and Chelsea both winning. We could seal it. It could be a great day in the sunshine, in the glorious London sunshine. I'm going to get my hotel, and I've got a very interesting little surprise on where the hotel is. 2 trains over to London. It's taken a hell of a long time, but those flights were only £25 for the 2. So that was cheap as chips on a weekend when there's very few trains. But the hotel we booked was called the Stamford Bridge Hotel. And yes, some people might say, well, was it not obvious you might be staying near the stadium? My God, we are literally inside the team that I've just done a jokey video about because we robbed them of 3 points last week. Our hotel, I don't know what it's going to be like inside, but the stadium is just there. It was only £80 for 2 nights. And literally, geez, I haven't got many good memories here. So I hope the hotel's nicer than the memories I've got of the stadium. But my God, little hack that maybe, but let's get inside and see what it's like in there. Right, just checked in. I've got Stamford Bridge out my window. Not the nicest of views for me personally, but hotel not too bad. I don't like to do hotel reviews. That's not really what this channel is. But we got upgraded for no reason. They must have known we were Newcastle fans storming into them Champions League places, fingers crossed. But it's just Chelsea everywhere. So much so that there's even a bottle of Chelsea water on the table, which if I can crack it open with one hand. There we go. Let's see what this tastes like. Let's see whether this tastes like Europa League for them. Oh, I'm not sure actually. It tastes like nerves because I am not jumping the gun on this video. But anyway, this is Saturday done. Probably the weirdest match vlog I've ever done. I'm going to leave this one here until tomorrow, and I'm just going to keep this video rolling because it is match day in London. The sun is shining. Luckily, I've got absolutely nothing to do with the stadium that I'm attached to, but a little hack there. If you're coming to a city, especially London, look at hotels near stadiums that aren't playing, because I imagine last night, Friday, when they were playing Man United, this might have been a little bit more pricey. Here's to Chelsea water, but more importantly, here's to a big day in London tomorrow. Right, today after the night before, and it's match day. I haven't been very good on these videos today. A couple of pints of the Dolphin, very nice rooftop bar actually. I'll share the little photo I got with the pint. The what?
The Standard.
The Standard, just outside the Emirates now. I tell you what, one thing I will say for Arsenal, their stadium is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I will say that. I've got no shame in saying that. It just from the outside, it looks beautiful coming in. No Isak in the team, but let's face it, have we really seen a good Isak for a while now? I don't think we have. He scored a couple of penalties, but he hasn't been at the races. We've all thought he was injured. Can Callum Wilson do a job today? I'm going to say yes. Is that stupid of me? Maybe. But he needs one more goal to 50. He's got a bit of a point to prove he's going to get a new contract. Into these today. Massive. Cool. Right then, get me back to Newcastle. Last away game of the season ticked. I didn't get any fan reaction. It all ended up going a bit weird. Signal was a problem, phone battery was a problem. But I thought I'd still stick this together anyway. Why not? Look, I did an instant match reaction. I'm going to be doing some more analysis of that in the week. We can't be too frustrated. Champions League is still in our hands, but my God, I've spent a fortune. I've slept in Stamford Bridge for 2 days. And Newcastle United have come away with 0 points. But was it ever going to be the Newcastle way to get things tied up before the last game of the season? That's not how this football club does things, and most importantly, it is still in our hands. Now I need to go and get a Greg Sarney, get on this train and get myself to bed. I hope you've liked what was a weird 2-day match vlog. £25 flights sound great on paper, but my God, does the money on the airport drinks, the taxis, the hotels, the meals soon add up. It's cost a pretty penny. But if you've watched this far along, Newcastle fans, drop that like, drop that follow, drop that subscribe. It wasn't our day, it wasn't meant to be, but we've won 3 out of 4 against a team that I would never have dreamt of that being the case. And we didn't play too badly, we just needed a couple of things to drop our way, and if anything, it highlights where this squad needs to go, needs to develop. I'll see you on the next one, but as always, with Champions League still in our hands, most importantly, keep the faith. Oh yeah, lads!